are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The National Basketball Association and the Portland Trail Blazers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't miss a single game this season. See the ticket booth for more information before you leave today to get your...
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Sarr out there with George. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Henderson. Also Williams out there. Andre Ayton out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that not many rookies have. Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so special.
Well, this is where you have to get Ayton the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. George passes to Sarr, and he comes up with the deuce.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
Over in the corner, Poole. Shot clock at 6. And Middleton kicks to Kispert. And the 3 off target. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And the officials will call the illegal string right there.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Pass to Poole. "13 feet away. Now, here's Kispert. Connects from three-point range.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's MP. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Right wing. Williams against Poole. Plays it up off the glass.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Pass to Middleton. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Sarr gets the bucket.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
MP deciding where to go with it. Henderson, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Poole. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Poole against Williams. Pass to Henderson for three. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the inside. Here's Kispert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kispert's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. And the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Middleton can't get it to go. And so, MP will bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
And the first one at the line is good. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for George. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware.
Cool. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. That ties it up. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Poole against Williams. And stolen by MP. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Walker.
The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Coulibaly. Hasn't made one yet. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And he makes the first. Wizards making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And Williams drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Brogdon outside. Middleton for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Portland trailing here. Henderson dishes to Walker. MP passes to Henderson. Brogdon against Williams. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. 5 to shoot. That's tipped.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry, using those long arms to knock that one away.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aiden Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 17, checking in, Sharp.
Middleton looking it over. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Henderson. Portland again missing.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Brogdon. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Williams. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Wizards. Have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. No coverage that time. Kispert's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting contact on the way up.
Simons, he's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Then for the Wizards, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Song. And it's Grant in for Corey Kispert. Washington leading now by 3. Now Brogdon. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. MP against Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Murray's checked in. Washington's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Brogdon the pass to Grant. He can't hit that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's MP. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
George is checked in for Washington. Brogdon against MP. Outside, Simon. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simon's got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Brogdon a screen on Murray. Grant for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP against Brogdon. Simons from outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. here at the scoring trend over the last several months. For Malcolm Brogdon.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He had 42 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Carrington. Nothing on the board. Brogdon outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. It's Brogdon on the wing. Plenty of space. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
A quality shooter from that area. When you let Brogdon feel comfortable from there, he'll torch you.
MP with it. Brogdon picks him up. Right side, Simons. MP outside. Driving the lane, and Grant sends it back.
Well, known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Murray. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Washington trailing. Grant down low. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Carrington. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Williams. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got 18 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so it's MP making things happen for Portland. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And some good action in the... Folks, as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got George. Coulibaly is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Carrington in at the 2-guard. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams. Moves in. No stopping Embiid.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Coulibaly. Grant up top. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Stan on the floor tonight. One of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
Here's Poole. He's got 6. Pass to Middleton. Back to Poole. Sarr with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's Williams. He's got 20. And here's Sharp. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Middleton. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
It's Williams with the drive. Good. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Pocket 6. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Sharp.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside, Walker puts up a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 5. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Wizards trail by 8. George with the screen on Williams. The 3 from Poole. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Williams. 22 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's George missing.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
MP passes to Sharp. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Walker is screen on Poole. Williams. Walker dishes to MP. Pass to Sharp. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kispert finds George. Here's Poole. A floater. The rebound by Sharp.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And both free throws good for MP. And here is Poole. 9 points in the game so far to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. Poole's got 11 points.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different. That's what.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Washington Wizards. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Williams is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's and it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
MP outside. Back to Henderson. Pass to Williams. MP finds a gap, and it's blocked. Now here's Kispert. Defense right on him. Hits it down to Middleton. Poole with it. Covered by MP. Fires the 3. Poole no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside Williams for 3. Henderson. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Poole. Here's Middleton. He's covered by 8. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Now here's Henderson. 12 points for him. Over Kispert. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 14 points for the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Now Williams. 26 points for him. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Williams. 5 on the clock. For 3, Henderson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Williams has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Middleton outside. Sarr with it. He has 7. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner three.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Middleton. Sarr with it. Poked away. Williams with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's Thibault. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Middleton outside. Over Thibault. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent. Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards trail by 12. Now here's Poole. 13 points in the game. Pass to Sarr. Poole with the screen for Sarr. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Sarr's got 12.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Back to Henderson. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. BA thanks. Portland with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Poole. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So for the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for 8. Murray comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. And then for Washington, Jeremy Grant comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in for Kispert. Such a wide open look. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you see that quick release. And Simon right on the money.
George with the screen on Williams. Poole, no good. Trailblazers leading by 10. MP with it. Now defended by Grant. Grant against MP. Pass to Simons. MP inside. And he finishes nicely on the way. That's now 32 points for MP. Poole kicks to Grant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Trailblazers pull it in. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simons. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Poole. Wizards trail by 12. Outside, George. Simons against Poole. Shoots over Simons. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Poole's got 15.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Back to Simons from the arc. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. And here is Poole. He's got 15. Going inside.
Nobody can knife through a lane quite like Jordan Poole.
Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 at 6. Simons off a pick from Williams. And it's Simons missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Grant kicks to George. Now Poole. He's got 17. Grant finds George. To the paint. He's looking for Poole and finds him. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. MP outside. Pass to Simons. Again, Simons missing. Wizards trail by 11. Poole on the wing. And it's Portland with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. MP with the bounce pass. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Poole. Here's Coulibaly. He's got 8. Grant down low. Murray on him. The 3 from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Williams passes to Simons. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left in the third. And again, Washington no good. And for Portland, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And it's blocked. Coulibaly up top, covered by Simons. It's blocked.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man. Can he get up and finish with power?
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Jabari Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Murray.
Some guts. Simon's finishing with strength.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Down by 15. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Simon's on the wing. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from George. Grant for three. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And George gets the whistle that time.
Well, that'll be his third foul so far.
McDaniels checked in for the Wizards.
Wizards substitution, number 26, Jalen McDaniels.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. MP outside. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. Grant with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. McDaniels, a screen on Walker. No good. And so it's MP making things happen for Portland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Wizards. Coulibaly is out there with Grant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first, and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Wizards trail by 12. It's Brogdon on the wing. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Sharp has it in the corner. Henderson passes to Williams. Back to Henderson. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
It's the Wizards now. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now, here's Brogdon. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Henderson. Lets it go with a 3. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Brogdon just so good at using his body there to shield off the defender. Often, that's going to result in a trip to the line. And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brogdon kicks to Bey. Pass to Carrington. Outside to Brogdon. They set the pick. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And shows great poise when looking to score. Brogdon has an advanced offensive identity.
It's Henderson on the wing. Now, MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Brogdon against Williams. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Trailblazers leading by 12. Sharp, the pass to Williams. And here's Henderson. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Henderson's got 23 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Wizards trail by 15. Here's Carrington. Pass to Brogdon. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Pocket 4. Here's Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Henderson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grant finds Brogdon. Here's Carrington. Back to Brogdon. The shake. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 19.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
The drive by MP. Henderson for three. Sinks the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Timeout, Wizards. Making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's MP. Kept alive. They set the pick. Pass to Kamare. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here is George. Middleton outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards trail by 13. And here is Poole. A three ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to MP. In the corner, Henderson with it. Over Kispert. Henderson, no good. Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Kispert kicks to Poole. Tries the spin move. And the layup's good off the glass. Poole's got 19 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's MP.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, MP. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
George, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus-10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Henderson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Poole. Rebound by Williams. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henderson. Fires the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 13. Now George. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Poole. Middleton outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. To Henderson, fires from deep, hands it from downtown. Henderson's got 29.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Poole the pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Poole.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now, here's MP. For 3, Henderson. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Poole with it. In the corner, George with it. Kispert, the pass to Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. Kispert, no good. Portland leading by 14. Henderson finds Williams. Here he goes. And Williams with the stuff.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Wizards have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. On the wing, George. Middleton outside. Pass to Kispert. Now, here is George. Off target from 3-point range. A minute 50 left in the fourth. In the corner, Henderson with it. Ayton with it. It's that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now here's Middleton. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Wizards making a switch here. Bays checked in for Sarr. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Wizards trail by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Portland.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not... And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
MP, you my dog and all, look, but you can't let people talk crazy about you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. Come on, my dog.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Good teams win games like these.
Feeling you, MP.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite. Nah.
Grab your shades and head to the event center. Sunset Beach Ballers is active now.
What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie 2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie 2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the Rebirth feature? That was
yeah, man. It's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on Rebirth builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up.
Hey, y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP.
Like.
Hey, I got to go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing, man.
You sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
All right, you got me that game. Let's run it back, though.
Okay, let's get to it.
not one of my better games.
Oh, hey, we all have our off days. Hey, man, don't.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Silky smooth finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Oh, I really hope we see a few more like that.
Outside Stauffer. Picked by James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. That's on Brett Hotkins.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated. His teammates appreciate it.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now Wells drains the triple.
An elite 3-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Williams with the bucket.
Wow. You don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Robinson with it. Guarded by Fisher. It's Wells, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism, you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's James. Takes the three. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
Wells is demonstrating day in and day out how assertive he is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he catches the pass.
Outside, it's Williams. Hopkins. Outside, it's Williams. For the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
Wells outside. With the 9-footer, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now here's Hopkins. Pass to Williams. Zidirko, a screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
And the foul's on Patrick Wells.
A little too much contact. Draws a whistle and MP is headed to the line.
14.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both fall at the line that time.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Carter's shot is off that time.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Williams. Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Great court awareness by MP. When someone on his team is open, he finds them.
Now it's Carter outside. Outside, Timmerman. Down low. Free throw line jumper. Robinson's shot is off. The Dynasty leading. Williams with it. Now Carter defending. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Williams. Junior, a screen. Williams can't hit it. Outside, Timmerman. Swings it to Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Count it. It's good.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
Williams, defended by Carter. Outside, it's Williams. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Williams.
Making space and creating problems, so many ways that MP can use a pick and roll.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Now it's Carter outside. Off target from outside. MP inside. Defended by Carter. Williams can't hit it. Now it's Carter outside. Outside, Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. A shot that time, not on target.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Junior. Williams can't hit it.
The D had a presence, but you still expect him to convert that.
Pass to Carter. Outside, it's Johnson. The three. The rebound by Luan. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
A play like that shows you how advanced Luan's understanding of the game is. He found the open man with no problem.
Time called. As the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. And the Wolfpack making a change here.
Dave Zadirko, Eric Fisher, Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Dynasty on D. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. Wells, defended by Williams. Wells down low. MP's there. Now it's Carter outside. Passes to Wells. Nails it from 3.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Patrick Wells misses another. Here's Williams. The rebound by Deshaun Carter. Outside, it's Johnson. Wells outside. The 3 ball. Patrick Wells misses another. Outside, it's Williams. Hawkins left side. Back to Williams. With just 5 to shoot. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Second team foul. Timeout on the court.
And the Wolfpack making a change here. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Here's Robinson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Drew Robinson.
And that's good as he hits both that time. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Outside, it's Williams. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Now here's Williams. He's got 8 in this one. Pass to Zadirko with 4 to shoot. And they double up MP. And there's the 35-second shot clock violation, so they have to give up possession. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college. Aggressive take by MP, just daring the defense to foul him.
At the line for the Dynasty,
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And he gets both of them. Here's Wells. He's got 13 on the night. James up top.
Dynasty foul. Eric Fisher. First personal foul.
And here's Zach Timmerman outside. Drops it in from long range.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Adds some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. And they double up MP. Over to the left wing, and they'll turn it over. Unable to get a shot off that time on the 35-second shot clock violation. Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. And it's off from three-point range. MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Williams with the bucket.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
Pass to Luan. Williams. Screen by Fisher. A drive by MP. Fisher. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Fisher fills out that 6'8" frame. He created a gap and he found some open space for the bucket.
Outside, Timmerman. Knocked away. And stolen by Fisher. Outside, it's Williams. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Williams with it. 12 points for him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second team.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. Oh, tremendous job by Carter for getting to the right spot. You got to reward the hustle in transition.
Here's MP. 13 points so far. Junior, a screen. Shoots a fader. And another miss by the Dynasty. The Wolfpack trail. Pass to Cordova. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Foul on Ricky Davidson.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Back to Junior.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. He saw his teammate with the path to the basket, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it. Elevated and made the catch and the flush through.
And to choose the conservative finish with a nice, easy layup.
Now here's Cordova. Dillard covering. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and will go for 2.
Team foul. At the line for the Wolfpack.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Dynasty with the lead. Now Williams. 13 points so far. Dillard left side. Back to Williams. Junior a screen. 6 to shoot. Williams can't hit it. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
The first one falls.
Carter is just such a cerebral player. When you talk about him, you just have to admire how much he prepares for every single game.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball, leading by as many as 14. Outside, it's Williams. Back to Cobb. Launches a three. The shot misses. Carter, left side. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. Here's the Dynasty. They lead by 7. Outside Cobb. Back to Williams. Screen by Fisher. Williams with it. Now Carter defending. And down it goes for 2.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now here's Levesque. To the inside. And Fresh gets it to go.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Carter. Kicks it to Johnson. Fresh. Zadirko covering. And Patrick Wells outside. Zadirko grabs a rebound. Williams with it. Guarded now by Cordova. Zadirko, a screen. And he's going to the hoop here. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Kicks it to Johnson. Inside, Wells. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Here's Zadirko. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At 6'3" with a sturdy build, Zadirko's a beefy boy, and he can be a lot to handle inside. So it's not too surprising to see him draw some contact.
And a new group getting ready for the Wolfpack. And so he hits them both. The Wolfpack with the ball. 11-point game. Now Wells. The 15-footer. It's good.
One thing about Patrick Wells, guys, this kid is a bucket. He knows how to light up the scoreboard.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The Dynasty love when Hawkins fires from the corner. He's big enough to shoot over nearly every club league defender, just like he did right there.
Wells outside. Pass to James. Here's Timmerman, defended by Williams. Outside for James. Pure from three-point range.
You're just asking for more trouble than you can handle if you let him roam free in three-point range.
And now the Dynasty with it. Kicks it out to Fisher. Another three for the Dynasty.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Swings it to Stauffer. James with the ball. Defended by Williams. Robinson sets the screen. Here's Stauffer. The Dynasty grab the miss. The drive by MP.